So starting the test drive in this Bronco two-door, I can tell you right off the bat, this is not going to be a quiet test drive. Let me make sure the windows are rolled up. I mean, there's wind noise everywhere. But of course you have a removable top that's gonna be part of it. But I thought that this would actually sound better than the soft top. I think I drove a couple of 22s with soft tops and it sounds pretty similar in terms of wind noise, but you have that B&O sound system, that should take care of that for the most part. But I love the driving dynamics of this. They're just like you would expect from a Bronco, a Jeep, anything in that class, even a G-Wagon. You just kind of have that boxy steering feel, very controlled and very good just driving dynamics. Brake pedal feels good, nice and firm, a little touchy, but that's what you like in something like this because it is meant to go off-road. And the 2.7 also feels pretty snappy as well, just in the normal mode. And of course you have several different drive modes to use depending on what you're trying to get into. So we're gonna put the Bronco in a sport mode now. And then we're gonna put it into the manual mode. So putting it in a sport mode gives you that automatic four-wheel drive. We're gonna see what this thing can do. So extremely quick. And that's what a V6 twin turbo can do, especially in this two-wheel or two-door, configuration. Just so quick. And then we do have the adaptive cruise here. We have the lane keeping system, so that'll just kind of ping you back and forth. But I mean, overall, pretty nice riding vehicle. Even though it's kind of it's an off-road oriented SUV. But on the interstate here, just doing 70, not a bad ride at all. Getting pretty good fuel economy too, as opposed to the 17 city, 17 highway I think this thing is rated for. You could probably get much better. But overall, a pretty pleasant driving experience, to me at least. And now that I've gotten on the interstate, I do feel like the hardtop sounds a little bit better than the soft top, but that could just be because this is a two-door variant. But yeah, the driving dynamics for this are they're just extremely pleasant if you're looking at a vehicle like this. You get a very off-roady feel, but still it's quick and it's still fun to drive even when you're not on the trails. Now I have the Bronco in eco mode now, and let me just say, when it shifts from four-wheel to two-wheel, you can feel it, but it's very unnoticeable. Let me put it that way. You have to actually kind of feel for it, but you don't hear any clunking. And this is a new vehicle. I don't know how it'll hold up over the years, but right now it's just a pretty smooth transition. And the eco mode doesn't necessarily require you to floor it to get up. It's just a little less touchy from the gas pedal. But again, the driving dynamics, can't say enough about that. Feels very Jeepy in that sense. I just love how it drives. And especially in eco mode, it's somewhat quiet from the engine. The road noise is there, but not intrusive at all. The most intrusive thing is gonna be the wind noise, just with something built like this anyway. But final thoughts on this Bronco two-door. Love how it's optioned out. I think this one's around 68, 69 grand. And if you're looking for something like this, I do like how it compares to the Jeep Wrangler. I like how it compares to a G-Wagon in terms of capability, features, especially for the price point. And it's just, again, looks good, feels good on the inside, drives nice. No complaints about this vehicle. But I could see myself driving something like this if I was in the market for something like this, especially. And this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2023 Ford Bronco two-door.